Hello, my friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do the weekly readings starting January 15th, 2018 through January, what's this Sunday? Oh my gosh. 21st, I believe it is. So this is going to be the reading for the Divine Masculine energies for this week. And I want to thank all of you who have reached out for personal readings, for your kind comments, your donations, and I'm truly blessed to be able to do these videos for you, and I just really appreciate every single person who's here in the community and seeking to just learn and to seek truth and understand what's going on in this entire dynamic. So thank you all. And I start every reading with, of course, a crystal, and this is this big smoky quartz crystal. And smoky quartz is really supportive of grounding you in Mother Earth and the earth energies, being very grounding. It's also a transmutation stone for negative energies. So it's about taking the negative energies in our environment and transmuting them and bringing them back to the earth where they can be neutralized in a positive manner. So this one wanted to be here today and support all of you guys that may be needing to transform some negative energy, clear it, get rid of it, and release it so more can come. And what's interesting about this particular one is you see the back of it. It's all strong and beautiful, and then on the back there's this huge gouge out of it. There's a wound in this particular one. Almost like somebody when they were mining it, they hit it with a shovel and really took a big chunk. But I think this is indicative of just the transformative process of taking the negative energies from the wounds of our past and just changing them and shifting them and healing them and releasing. That's been a lot of the theme of the collective here recently. And so I feel like this is the first time I've actually used this particular crystal in one of these readings. So, but today it just felt like it just wanted to be here. So, okay, so I've already called in my guides, archangels, ascended masters, all beings of light for the best of all watching, highest good of everyone. This is a general reading, so please do take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest, because there's a lot of people watching. A lot of people at different stages of their twin flame journey, and so these messages are going to come through for those of you that are watching. And it is my intention that every person who's watching one of my videos get a very important message, at least one that is intended for them, no matter when they watch it, no matter how they got here, but that they get some sort of blessing from being here and watching this. So if you want a more specific reading tailored to your individual situation and your energies, then please do reach out. I'll put the information in the description box below. So this is going to be the Divine Masculine energies for the weeks commencing Monday, January 15th through Sunday, the 21st. I'm just doing the math in my head, so if I'm inaccurate about Sunday's date, my apologies. Okay, so Divine Masculine. His overall energy right now, this week, is the Six of Earth. What he wants his Divine Feminine to know is the Ten of Water. Beautiful. What the Divine Feminine may be unaware of, the High Priestess. And guys, I don't read reversals in this deck. I say it on all my videos lately because people have been commenting, but in this particular deck I do not read reversals. Once in a while I might if it's calling to me, but overall I don't. I know everyone does it differently. But in case you're wondering why I'm flipping the cards around, that's why. This deck knows this is how I work with it. And each reader has their own unique style. So what is the Divine Masculine currently feeling about his Divine Feminine? And we get the Nine of Water. Oh, beautiful card. What is he feeling about the relationship right now? Four of Earth. Four of Pentacles. What is currently supporting the Divine Masculine? The Queen of Fire. Ooh, love her. I love her. I'm going to show you the card later, but I love her. Just saying. And what is his current challenge this week? Is the Ten of Earth. Okay, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Air. So the Ten of Air is a card that indicates the end of a difficult situation, the end of a challenging time. This is about things looking better now, things looking upward. So this feels like it's an indicator, because I feel like in a lot of my private readings, as well as the readings I've done for the general readings, the collective, this has been something that I feel like has been shifting in more than the last a month for the collective. Again, each person's in a different place in their journey, but the Ten of Air is being at the end, things looking up. And then underneath it, we've got another major arcana, the renewal card. This is the Judgment card, which is about a favorable assessment of the facts. It's about having gone through this, so these two together are having gone through this difficult situation and the lessons that are coming through. There is a renewal that is happening. And guys, oh my God, I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck right now. Look at these other major arcanas that are coming up. We have the Devil card, the Ego card, the false sense of entrapment, the fact that you're your own worst enemy and you're holding yourself trapped. And this is about breaking through that, getting out of the ego and into the heart. The Empress is here to remind us that this is the divine feminine energy. She's conquered it. She's clear. She's abundant. This is about your dreams. It's just giving birth to your dreams and nurturing yourself and others. And then we get the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is another theme for this particular reading. Already we've got five major arcanas that have just flown out. And this amethyst is intended for pretty much one card, maybe two, but there's all of these here, and I'm going to leave them here because they seem to want to. I think last week we had another really major arcana heavy reading for the Divine Masculine, which means to me that there's a lot of huge spiritual lessons happening right now for the Divine Masculine. This is a time of spiritual awakening, growth, real transformation. And I love that energy happening for him because, you know, this isn't just a couple things here or there. This is big stuff happening right now. And I think the energies of 2018 have already, they've already started making things happen and propelling people in the right direction. So his overall energy for the Divine Masculine this week is a Six of Earth. So this is the feeling of needing to get things a little bit more in balance. It is a card of victory, of moving things forward, the unconditional love of the twins. But this is about potentially new career opportunities. This could be about balancing the scale. So there's some element of things coming more into balance for the Divine Masculine this week. And this could be, he could be giving or receiving gifts of time, money, or effort. So this to me feels like there might be some balancing happening from things that he's done before. It's like his efforts are paying off. Maybe things he did in the last little while, all of a sudden things are starting to come to fruition, come more into balance because of things that he's worked on. So that's his overall energy for this week. Now, what he wants his Divine Feminine to know is the Ten of Water, the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh, he wants this love. He wants this happy family. He wants that abundance. And he wants you to know that he wants it. This is the message coming through really loud and clear, is that Divine Feminine, I know many of you guys have been questioning, getting frustrated, resentful, moving on. You know, some of you have moved on, and that's absolutely fair and absolutely your free will to do that. There's nothing wrong with choosing a soulmate partnership instead of a twin flame partnership. That may just be what you most want right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. But he's here to remind his Divine Feminine that this Ten of Water is here for us, and I want it, and I see it, and I want you to know that I see it. I love it. So what might be hidden, what the Divine Feminine may not be aware of, is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is about learning how to listen to your intuition, staying grounded in this plane, but also being open to the divine. So here's, I feel like I've seen this card so much recently, but there's a big message in it. So what the Divine Feminine may not realize is that this High Priestess energy is here, and that the Divine Masculine may be counting on the Divine Feminine holding this energy for him in the 5D space, 5D and higher dimensions. There's a storm circling around her. I almost want to say this was in last week's reading, but I apologize, guys. I can't. It's almost like when I do the readings, I don't even remember what comes out, and then I have to rewatch them to remember what I said, because it's just, I don't remember in the moment. So, but this card I feel like was in last week's. But this is about having patience and considering carefully what you want before acting. So this is about life happening around, and this woman, this angel is holding her arms up to the heavens with her book of knowledge. She's surrendering to her spirituality. So the divine masculines this week might be having a moment where they're really feeling connected and opening up to the trust that they have in this spiritual journey that they are recently awakening to. Again, this is a general reading, and most of my readings are meant for people for the collective, and many people are just now starting to awaken to this path. And I know there's many of you out there watching these. You've been on this journey for a while. You're not at you're beyond sort of the basic understanding, and that's okay. But again, these readings are intended for the collective. So there is an element here of the divine feminine not being aware of his real, starting to turn towards his spirituality to deal with what's going on around him. So the next card we have here is how he feels about his divine feminine this week, and it's the Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. This is the wish card, granting wishes, making your wishes. The universe is listening. There are supportive energies right now this week for the divine union and divine masculine here, where this is the time to set your intentions, to make your wishes, because there's more chance of things manifesting right now. The energies are very supportive of this. So the way he's feeling about his divine feminine right now is that he feels like he's been so he's at the end of this situation, this end of a challenging time, and he's beginning to feel the hope. He's beginning to see why he's been through this entire crazy journey that's full of crap. And this is what he's feeling about his divine feminine. Gosh, this is all coming to this. There's a renewal happening here, the phase of renewal. The High Priestess is supporting him in his renewal phase of really moving towards reviewing the past, understanding what's gone on and what the good is in what's gone on. And this is the place of karma. So the way he's viewing the relationship right now is the Four of Earth. So the Four of Pentacles. This is about trying to keep things. So this is about, how can I say this? I'm losing my words a little bit. This card is about, you're building your palace, you're building your career, your finances, you're getting things stable, but you're also not opening up to letting it flow. It's like you're holding things close to your chest. And I'm just looking at the image here and just taking in what I'm feeling from this. So the fours are about stability, as is the earth. So this is like a double stability message, but the message here of how he's seeing the relationship is that he might be realizing how he's being a little too cautious and a little bit too miserly with his emotions, with his feelings, with his gifts. We'll get some more energies and clarifiers from this as we go, but the Four of Earth, let me see what else comes through for the Four of Earth here. As you guys know, I do like to refer to this just to see if something else jumps out in case I've missed it, but this is about a card of extremes. It's either yes or no, and that there's kind of no in between. This is about black or white, okay? So it feels like with the black or white, he might be feeling like he's avoided it. He's been doing his own thing, kind of avoiding the reality of it, because there's like no mushy middle energy with this card. And this could be that we're just trying too hard, not trying at all. It means that we have a feeling, so he's afraid that his good, so this is the energy, I'm getting it right now. This is the energy of paranoia, and that the good things you've built are going to be taken away from you. That's why in the traditional tarot, this man is holding he's like holding his 4 of Pentacles hostage. I'm going to look at another deck, see if I can find this card really quickly to show you guys. But the 4 of Pentacles, traditionally, this man is holding, he's standing 1 foot on each here he is. So here's the 4 of Pentacles. So see how he's got a pentacle on his crown chakra. He's holding one in his heart, not letting it out, and he's standing on 2 pentacles. This means I'm afraid that all the good that I've created for stability is being taken away. So there's an element of that fear and paranoia happening right now with the Divine Masculine this week. And I'm going to put it back in the deck, but I wanted you guys to see that of what I was feeling and why that message was coming through. So what supports him this week is the Queen of Fire. Her energy rocks. I love this card. I love the image. I love the energy of it. This woman is the Queen of Fire. She's confident, she's intelligent, she's passionate, but she's smoldering really in this image. And that energy of smoldering is that you've got a lot of fire, but you're not lashing out, you're not being dramatic. You've just got, like, still waters run deep is what I'm hearing. And this is about spread your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. So what's supporting him right now this week, I feel like, is his vision about his divine feminine being this woman, as well as her holding the energy for the union this week for the twins. So her energy is really helping the Divine Masculine this week as he's wrapping up this 10 of air. He's going through this renewal. He's battling head in his heart. He's got the Lovers here, long-term relationships, long-term partnerships that are really meaningful in your life. So she's supporting all of this spiritual transformation that's happening. And so his challenge this week is the 10 of Earth. So this is about remembering that this happy family really is possible for him. The 10 of Earth, the security, the happiness, the groundedness in the 3D world. And this is about finding the magic in the little things in life. And so this week, when this is coming up as something that he's struggling with, I feel like, because I'm being drawn to the 10 here too. Okay, so this is the overall energy of the 10, the completion of a difficult cycle. And there's another 10 here, another ending of a cycle. But the concern, the challenge for him is seeing how the end of this difficult cycle can actually bring him this. So I think that it's possible that in his heart space he really understands that, but he might need to be reminded of it in the 3D, in the mind space, in the grounded conscious world. So that's what I'm feeling there for that. So now we're going to move on to some other cards. So now I want to pull some energy oracle cards. One is an additional card on the energy for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull 1 on the Divine Feminine. I'm going to pull 3 on the union energies between them this week. So what is another message, please, about the Divine Masculine's energy? Get the 5th chakra. This is about him opening up his channels of communication. So this flew out of the deck. I don't think you can see me shuffling on camera because I've had to switch to my iPad, which is a smaller frame than it was when I used my phone. But this is showing that the part of his energy that's he's working on his ability to communicate. I know a lot of Divine Masculines recently, especially in my readings and in the collective, have been trying to figure out what they're going to say, how they're going to communicate. If you guys have been in separation, he's trying to figure out how to open up that channel of communication again. He's trying to figure out what is the way that I can open this door again. I know for me and my twin, we were in a lot of communication. And this just flew out. I wasn't even asking a specific question, but it wants to be here. So this is the crown chakra. So I feel like this just came out to punctuate this point that the Divine Masculine is needing to learn how to communicate, and the way that he's going to get that answer is to connect to his crown chakra, his intuition, his higher self, to the divine love energy. All right, so let's pull a card for the Divine Feminine this week relating to him. What message do you have for the Divine Feminines watching this video about how they're relating to their Divine Masculine this week? We get the 4th chakra. Lots of chakra energy coming through, guys. So she needs to continue to heal her heart, open her heart, and not close her heart off. This goes to what I said earlier. A lot of divine feminines have just been so frustrated, exasperated. They're over it. They're ready to move on. They're like, I'm out of here, sayonara. And I think this is reminding them to not close off their heart space, because if their divine masculine is trying to figure out how to communicate to her, and to communicate, because it's a blue color, which is a nurturing energy as well. Blue is about nurturing. It is about communication. It's about authority. It's about peace. But if he's trying to figure out his words because he sees her as the wish is coming true, he wants her to know he wants this relationship. But then if she's closing off her heart right now, this is going to be so much harder for him to work through. So this is a message for the Divine Feminines watching this video, that this is time right now for you to continue to do your heart work, healing work, do heart chakra meditations. Realize how you might be closing off your heart because of fear. Because that's something that's a message that's coming through for those of you watching this. Is that this 10 of water, 9 of water, these are amazing energies. Look at this, renewal, Empress, lovers, it's here. This relationship is here. But you're closing off, and Archangel Raphael wants to help you heal your heart. That's why he's coming here right now. And it's an 11 card. He's saying, I got to heal your heart before you can have your union. So if you think you've healed your heart, think again. There's more to do. Okay. 3 cards on the energies between the two right now this week, please. Contract. I can't even, okay, guys, honestly, all right, I know you're just watching this video. You haven't seen the other ones I've done or the private readings I've done, but this card has been coming up constantly this week, like crazy. And then they get the Magician in the Mirror, and we get Caring Connection. Okay. So, which one do I want to start with? I feel like I want to start, oh, just look something up. So this card, this contract card, is about partnership. It's about legal commitment. It's about there being some sort of formality to the relationship. And this shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, that there's a committed connection of some sort. It could be a business deal, a marriage commitment, new job, but this is indicating that right now the relationship energies this week are going to be more in a casual form. This is about there's potential new opportunities, but it's about also remaining aware and receptive to what might be coming your way. Because I know a lot of the Divine Feminines, I feel like they already know they want to move forward. It's like, yep, okay, I've already got the wedding dress and I'm ready to marry this person or have a commitment and be in union. But this is just saying that right now the energies in the collective, again, these are general readings, is that the phase, the union energies aren't in that official, like, wrap it up kind of a phase. This is more hold your horses, things are coming, have patience, have balance. So the Magician in the Mirror energy is about manifesting, and this is about balancing the masculine, feminine, fire, water, yin yang. And the Magician in the Mirror, he's looking in the mirror, he's realizing and seeing that he has the ability to manifest. And that is the twin journey, the ability to understand that you can manifest, to get out of the three-dimensional, you know, things happen to you world, versus, hey, I have the ability to direct my future and my life and to manifest and create. And then we get the Caring Connection. This is a partnership card, loving, caring. This feels so much like twin flame, energy. They're surrounded by the light. She's holding the flowers and he's got her back. But it's also a 5 card, which means this is a bit of an energy towards a caring connection that still might be a little challenged this week. So there might be maybe some things that come up that are signs of a new start towards stability. Maybe there's some communication, maybe there's a little progress forward, but that it's still, you're still in this phase of being patient and not rushing forward towards the culmination of this, of being in union. But this card does indicate the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship or the appearance of new love. And it says, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be tender karmic connection at hand. So pay attention to the little signs this week. You guys, pay attention to what might be unraveling. I feel like that's where, especially with this communication card here, I think that's interesting. All right, where are we on time? Let me just look. Okay. I'm going to pull another card on the Divine Masculine's energy this week from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by Joan Holland. What other message do you have, please, about the energies for the Divine Masculine this week? And we get feeling alone. So this week he may be struggling with feeling like he's all on his own. Nobody understands him. He may have recently left a karmic partner, soulmate kind of relationship. He might have broken away from his family if their belief systems don't align with his highest self. And broken away from his family, I don't mean like abandon his family. I mean just had this realization that my beliefs and how I grew up and the thinking I had just doesn't serve me anymore. And so he's feeling like he's on his own, but what he's seeing in the distance is the full moon. The full moon is the divine feminine. She embodies that energy of the moon. That's feminine receptivity. And this woman is feeling alone at night. She does have a lantern, but you know what? She doesn't even need this lantern to see the distance, see the moon in the distance. The moon is lighting her path. The lantern's behind her. It's not even helping her here. She might feel like it's helping her because she has it and she feels secure and safe because it's a red, glowing energy. But in reality, this is lighting the way. The divine feminine is lighting the way and leading the way for the divine masculine this week. But he's in a little bit of a challenge space, but again, ending completion, good things coming. He's completing that, but he's still sort of feeling like, okay, I've like stood up, because a lot of the energy of standing up for what you believe in has been coming up. But he might have stood up for what he believed in, but just feels like he's really isolated and on his own on this journey. I think that's why a lot of people watch these videos, of course, because they're all seeking understanding and community and understanding of what we're experiencing and feeling is we're not alone in this journey. So I'm going to pull another card now on the Divine Feminine this week relating to her Divine Masculine in this reading. I'm going to do the Divine Feminine reading next, but right now, what other energies do you have? Messages for Divine Feminines watching this. We get love abounds. Love is here. Love. It's a brand new beginning and love starting. There's a lot of light. There's a lot of groundedness. There's a lot of nurturing and safety. And you see this eye here. This is about the third eye. This is about opening the third eye. And by opening your third eye, the heart will continue to radiate as it should. So this is a reminder for you feminines watching this video for the masculine. Love abounds. Love is here. You know, you've gotten 2 cards here about healing your heart, and the heart energy is here, and you to really feel and fulfill that love that you're here to share and experience and give. You've got to heal. So, okay, now I'm going to pull 3 cards on the union energies this week. What messages between the divine masculine and feminine do you have for us this week, please? 3 cards. And we get the win or lose card, another 5, believe and succeed. And we get strengthening bonds. Okay, so the win or lose card, that's very much this is about the ego. This is about detaching. This is about, it says, this is about in matters of the heart that often people can, it's like a battle of the wills card, really. And this is about the letting go of the need to be right in order to be happy. Getting rid of that stubborn energy of you hurt me, you did this, you did blah, 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 blah to me, and therefore I'm going to close off because I'm mad at you, or I'm, hurt, and I'm going to close off from you. So there could be an energy of that happening this week where this is about being careful, not letting your ego get in the way of you being your true loving self and not being provoked. So this is about finding a middle ground. Guys, if you're ever in a situation this week, if you're feeling triggered and you're mad at your divine counterpart, this is reminding you to get your butt into their shoes and go, hey, how are they possibly feeling? Like, what's the possible other explanation for why their behavior is what it is? And try to find a loving answer to that. But this is where the heart, this is about a battle of the wills. So that could be happening this week. And it's a challenging time because it's never a good energy, right? But the believe and succeed card is here, which is about achievement, confidence, inspiration, recognition, and it's about faith bringing about amazing results. And this is about reminding the twins to believe in their energies about love, believe in their connection, believe in the universe supporting them coming together. And reminding you that twins, you guys are, I'm feeling a very similar imagery here. You guys are beacons of light for others in the world, in consciousness. So don't suck your energy down into the mental space and ego space and getting into battles. Granted, we're all human. We go through times where our heart space is a little closed up. We're in fear. We're angry, whatever it is. We all have that time. But this is reminding you that by addressing these challenges and getting out of this battle of wills, that you're going to continue to be a beacon of light about believing and succeeding. The universe is supporting you here. Those messages are very, very clear. And that, remember that this is you're going to be a ship in the night to help others along this path. And you need to go through these things in order to be that beacon. And how can you teach other people and help them unless you've gone through it yourself? So this is maybe taking a step back and realizing, okay, I'm not looking beyond yourselves. And so this strengthening bonds card is about stability, reality, being grounded, taking some time to go outside and connect to nature, because this is about having scattered emotional energy this week. Obviously, scattered emotional energy is when you're in your headspace and things are swirling. And this is saying you need to clear your energy. You need to get grounded, whether it's meditation, going out in nature, whatever it is, put your feet on Mother Earth and get yourself grounded, because that's going to help you move through this battle of wills this week. All right, so now I just want to pull. I want to pull 2 romance angel cards for the divine masculine right now. How is he feeling right now this week about his divine feminine? 2 cards, please. What messages do you have? And we get this could be the 1 card, and free yourself. Okay, so the way he's feeling about his divine feminine this week is realizing that she could be the one. She's the one that he's been seeking all along, and that it's also about taking control of your life. And I feel like that's what he's done here. So he's feeling alone. He's already kind of walked out on his own. He has likely started to, if not completed, the freeing yourself from things that don't serve him anymore, the chains that bind. Because remember, that's the ego energy that came through at the beginning, right? So it's a very similar energy, the ego and the free yourself. Because in traditional tarot, the two people are chained to the devil, but they can easily remove the chains from their necks if they just wanted to. He's not holding them hostage. They're holding themselves hostage. So I feel like this is a message for the Divine Feminine that because he's noticed or felt that she may really play this huge role in his life and in his happiness, that he started the process of freeing himself from the things that keep him from her, from the things that are impeding his growth, impeding his happiness, his ultimate happiness. Okay, I'm going to pull one advice card from Archangel Michael to wrap up. Archangel Michael, what advice do you have for the Divine Masculine this week, please? What's your best advice for the Divine Masculine as he's going through this week? Be gentle with yourself. It says, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. I release any feelings of guilt so that I may experience lasting and inner peace. So I feel like this is again relating to this energy of feeling alone. Maybe he's moved on from things, karmic, soulmate relationships. Maybe he's just broken away to follow his path. And he might be feeling, maybe there are some things that were said or done that that hurt him. But this is about being gentle with yourself. This is a reminder for the Divine Masculine this week to, as you're wrapping up this difficult time and you're dealing with this renewal, the love, like just be nice, be kind to yourself, because the more you can be kind to yourself and not beat yourself up, the more that you can bring that energy into your experience and into your reality. So, all right, everybody, that is the reading for the Divine Masculine for this week. And I feel like there's been, again, just doing all these personal readings and these videos for you guys, I feel like this is a shift in the energy. Because, again, these are collective readings. There's a lot of people slowly moving forward. Individual unions might be at different phases and might move faster, but collectively this is feeling like there's a shift happening. And there's been some big transitions going on that are supporting the union, supporting all of the energies here. All right, guys, so until next week, I wish you all of the abundant love always. If you want a private reading to get more in depth on your specific situation and answers to your questions, then please do reach out to me. It is my honor to do that for you. All right, everybody, until next time, and abundant love always. Bye.